Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Odin. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, welcome to another episode of Star Trek Online, and I'm going to be trying to record. However, if it does crash on me, the series is going to be going on hold. So hopefully it doesn't crash on me. Or if it does, it's after I finish the mission. Well, after I finish the mission, hopefully, really. So let's go ahead and actually go and find the guy we need to talk to. Oh, and this is actually like the last one, okay. Temporal Ambassador, Objective. Commander, we've detected an anomaly in the Azure Nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out. Go to the Azure Nebula, which is located in the Tau D1 sector block, and investigate the anomaly. Sure. I'll do it. And we're already in that sector, so we can just go and tell my guys to plot a course. So this is actually coming to an end much sooner than I expected. I could have sworn there was still more. So yeah, okie dokie then. That seems like it's a fairly short series. Yeah, okay. When is it that I get my next ship? Is it 30? Yeah, it's 30. Thinking of potentially expanding it just to finishing off Wasteland because it's so short. Okay. Game? Seriously? You're gonna go past where I need to go? Thanks. That's nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin Temporal Ambassador. Captain, Starfleet Command reports that a space-time anomaly has been seen in this area of space. With the Tholian activity in this region, they wanted us to check it out and see what we can learn. I have it on sensor, sir. Locking in coordinates now. Investigate the anomaly. That was odd. I'm no longer detecting anything in front of us, but I'm picking up a similar or possibly the same anomaly at a new location. I've updated the coordinates on the map. Okay, let's go over here real quick and grab this. Hopefully, it's not going to be one of those oh, you really should have just gone straight through the mission. Because granted, the more time I spend doing other things, the more likely it is to crash while I'm recording. You know, I honestly think my crew for this character, when it comes to at least the base crew, is better than the base crew that I had on my main at this time. At least to a degree. Because on my main I've currently got 2 high yield torpedo ones. Oh, but moved again. It happened again. The anomaly has jumped to a new location. It can't keep doing this forever, sir. We just need to get close enough for a sensor sweep. Let's go right here. Well, I don't know. This is much closer. So, go here. Not again. Science team is working on extending active sensor range, Captain. New coordinates locked in. Anomaly is holding steady at its current location, sir. Scanners are ready for use on your orders. Freighter Odin requesting permission to dock at Tholian base. Okay, off we go to docking bay 3. Franklin.
Do you have a question?
I'm back with a Tekasite ship.
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian Assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something.
Ah.
Do you need anything else?
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Franklin Drake. I was born on a little colony world on the edge of Cardassian space. After the Federation fell to the Klingons, a lot of people moved out of the war zones to try to make new lives. It worked. For a while. When the Bajorans discovered that wormhole and the Dominion invaded, no world, no matter how remote, was safe. I signed on to help fight the Dominion, for all the good that did. The Dominion swallowed the Bajorans whole, and then joined up with the Breen and the Cardassians to destroy the Klingons and the Romulans. After that, it was just a matter of carving up the Alpha Quadrant. The Tholians got this piece of space in exchange for signing a non-aggression pact with the Dominion. It wasn't hard to see that the only way to survive was to sign on. Now I'm like you. I work for the Tholians, and in exchange I get a cot, a couple of replicated meals, and a chance to live for one more day. With a little luck, I'll get through tomorrow, too. Do you need...
Interesting. Let's get some food in the mess hall. I'm Zarva. I've been here for 6 weeks now, working in the cargo bays. I'm pretty good at fixing things, even the worn-out junk Tholians give us. You look familiar. So do you. Have you been in any other work camps in this sector? Yeah. So I've got my entire crew here, more or less. God, the minimap is so cluttered. Humanoid dietary supplement 47.
Haven't seen you around here before, Captain.
Richard Costello.
Got a minute to talk?
I'm new here.
I know. I asked around about you, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew. We were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed. We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
What are you talking about? Who is us?
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2344. And the weapons discharges caused a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed. We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war. The Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to...
Damn it.
Got a minute to talk? I know. We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war.
Fucking roll.
The Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right. Then the Klingons found us in the Enterprise D, and there's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
The roll is annoying at times because it just sometimes does whatever it wants, pretty much. I mean, seriously, I tapped her D once and it decided to roll. It's supposed to be if you double tap it.
We need your help.
What's going on here?
I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well. In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well, and you're a Starfleet officer too. When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline, one in which I was alive but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right. We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest. We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help.
Cut me in. What do you need me to do?
Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get an access key used to operate the systems in the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least. Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door. The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once you get in, you'll be able to open the doors. We'll be waiting there to help you free the Enterprise.
I'll do it. What's next?
Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Thanks. Okay, so get the key from Franklin. Just go ahead and run on over there. Seems to be quite a few Vulcans here.
Work hard. Increase production.
Do you have a question?
Yara Costello said you have a key for me.
Take it. Here's a map too. You'll need it in the tunnels. I still don't know why I'm risking my neck for this. Don't expect any more help from me. The Federation fell before I was born. I shouldn't even care, but there's something about Yar and Castillo. I know they believe they can make a difference. Makes me want to believe.
Thank you. I'll take the risks now.
Do you need anything?
I guess I was pronouncing his name wrong. Castillo rather than Costello.
Report any unusual activity to your superior.
Okay, so find any old person to cause a distraction, which is one of the most annoying parts for me, at least. Are you one of the people I can have causing a distraction? No. Okay, let's see. How about,
You are fortunate to be here.
Yes.
Wait, you're not one of them, are you? No, you're not. Never mind. Forget you. I don't care. You.
How can I assist you?
Can I get you to create a diversion for us? We need to reach the control room.
I don't remember the Federation or Starfleet. The war was almost over before I was born. This is the only life I know. one of servitude, deprivation, loss. I want something better. That freedom my parents and grandparents told me about. I want the Federation back. I'll help. Just tell me what you need.
Thanks.
We must work
Wait
together
for the
to
diversion.
find the path to progress.
I like how there's...
Get down here, you big salt shaker! I'll die before I serve you. Fight me!
Oh, looks like they're... No. Oh, okay. Yes, I managed to, input the codes as I was, rolling around.
Well done. Those maintenance tunnels are a maze. They make navigating the Jeffries tubes on the Enterprise look easy. I recommend using the map to keep track of where you've been, what doors lead away from which room, and where you are currently.
Sure. So we're down here in the bottom right-hand corner. I don't actually recall the exact,
We've hit a snag. There are Tholians in the control room. When they're in there, they pump in a Tholian-friendly atmosphere and raise the temperature. It will kill us if we try to enter. You'll need to replace the methane-based atmosphere with something we can breathe and lower the ambient temperature in the control room before we can continue as planned.
why would the Tholians put a system in place that could create a hostile environment for them?
The Tholians are very precise. They want to learn everything they can about the ships they're capturing. All rooms connected to the hangars have their atmospheres exchanged to prevent damage to the systems they're dismantling for study. Also, sometimes they force humanoids to do the work for them, so they'll pump in something we can handle.
Makes sense, I guess. Is it this way, and then this way? Is it this way? Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. I did not get that on my main. Nope. Wrong one. Use that. Use that. Close the methane gas vents. Do the hand-drawn map. Okie dokie. Actually, let's go back real quick. Control room. Okay. All that stuff's handled from here. Maintenance dogs, lower ambient temperature. Okie dokie, so which one is it to get out of here? There we go.
At least they haven't started taking the ship apart yet.
Yeah, you're right.
I am here to assist.
What's your
What
specialty?
do you require? My first posting in Starfleet was to an ambassador-class vessel. I am familiar with most of the ship's systems, but I spent several months working on a refit of the ship's computer. I am confident I can restore the ship's power levels quickly. Also, I do have some experience with Tholian technology from my time in the Resistance. If you prefer, I could attempt to deactivate the web shield or tractor beams. I am here to assist.
And restore
What
the
do
ship's
you
power
require?
levels.
We don't have much time.
What's your specialty?
I know a few tricks to take that tractor beam system offline. I'm also fairly confident that with enough time, I can release the docking clamps holding the ship, or take down the Tholian's web shielding.
Let's have you do the tractor.
We don't have
beam.
much time.
We need to work together. I was the helm officer on the Enterprise before everything went to hell. But I'm really handy with heavy machinery, like those clamps holding the ship. I know I could take care of those and get us free. If you need me to do something else, maybe I could work on that web shield. It will need to come down before we can fly out of here. Or the ship's power. I know every inch of the old girl.
Overriding
If I could figure out the
security
Tholian interface, I might be able to connect to the ship and restore the power remotely. We need to work
just
together.
do the docking clamps. I'll take down the...
I'm changing the targeting subroutines for the tractor beams.
None of us asked. Deactivate the webbing. That guy needs
Tractor
it.
beam is disabled.
Hurried up with the clamps. Come on, chop chop, dude. We ain't got all day. Literally. Could crash at any moment. Hell was that? There we go, he's almost done. He said he was good with heavy machinery.
I thought you deactivated all the security protocols.
Who, me?
Do you want me to do that for you? I know a few things about force fields.
Oh, considering the game, I
She's
don't
quite a ship.
think...
It's too bad we'll have to sacrifice her to restore the timeline. Having trouble? You do know that we could have Tholians swarming
Oh my
us any
God.
minute, right?
Like I said, I'm pretty sure the game doesn't even allow you to tell these guys to do jack shit here, so she can shut up. That'd be wonderful.
I thought we took care of everything. Starfleet Protocol 547C clearly states
I don't
that
think the Tholians have heard of Protocol 547C.
Guys have a ton of protocols, my gosh. And board the USS Enterprise C. And escape the Tholian base while I go through the process of trying to reorganize this entire frickin' thing. Cause screw you, game. Always messing this up. Let's see, C3 goes there. C2 goes there, C1 goes there, 7 goes there, C7 goes there.
Captain, I'm detecting Tholian mesh weavers headed for our position.
Yeah, I don't care right now. I got better things to do right now, guys. See, A5 can go away, A4, A5, and A6 can all go away, A3 can go away, A2 can go away. All of these can go away. And now we can lock the tray. Focus our auxiliary power to our weapons.
Building an orbit and an interceptor.
Come on, keep shooting.
Building weapons range. I recommend evasive action. Building in tarantula on center.
Ouch, okay.
A ship just appeared out of nowhere and destroyed that building in tarantula. Or what is that kind of fire?
Not really. I'm doing okay on my own. Ouch, okay. Come on, keep shooting, my gosh. I'll leave after I get this.
The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise. It will put you back where you need to be.
Who are... Well, no. I'll wait to ask you who you are until after I've gotten this, just to make sure that everything works out how I want it to. Come on. Oh, you're really gonna make me do... No, screw that. Scan the gas first. Okay.
The way is clear, and the temporal anomaly has been stabilized. Head for the anomaly, Enterprise.
Who
We'll
are
put
you?
back where you
How do
need
you
to
know
be.
what we need
That's
to
my
be?
job. The details aren't important. Restoring the timeline is. Get moving. The Tholians are already starting to regroup.
Thanks for your help. Setting a course now. Full impulse. Where am I? What am I doing here?
I'm sure you've realized by now, you're part of a very different timeline. This one is an aberration that we are here to correct. It would be irresponsible of us to let you go back in time with the Enterprise C, and compromise that timeline as well.
What are you gonna do with me then?
We'll send you back to your time. There are still some very important events in the 25th century that you need to be a part of.
So, how do I get back?
As soon as the Enterprise C returns to its correct place in history, the timeline should right itself.
Oh, like that? And scan for anomaly. It's strange, sir. I thought I had something on sensors, but it's gone. Everything is quiet. No Tholians or other ships within range, and the anomaly Starfleet Command wanted us to investigate isn't here either. We can depart the system on your order, sir. And hail Starfleet. There wasn't anything there. That's strange.
Congratulations, Commander.
Later. New officer? Let's see. I can get a engineering, science, or tactical. However, I already have all the spaces of my current ship filled. However, I don't know about the new one. Don't actually know what it has in terms of, I'd imagine it's the same as the other one. For now, I'll let it keep that name. I might decide to fly this one out in the future, though, so our ship may change. But for the time being, this is just going to keep its current name. Starfleet, I guess I will take the engineering officer, I guess. No, I could definitely use the science officer because he has a science team ability, which is a nice one for me to have. Yeah, I know I don't have space. Thank you very much for informing me of this. But I could have told you that. So that's going to be it. So very quickly before the game decides to crash on me. I will see you guys next time, and as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, farewell. Hello, subscribers and non-subscribers. Quick little sort of post attachment to the playthrough. I'm going to be going and doing the, if I can pull it up, I am going to do the Wasteland, sort of story part. Chapter, I guess, is probably a better way of explaining it. The reason being, because it's fairly short, and it would make no sense for it to be like its own sort of season kind of thing. So I'm going to be doing it as a part of this, so essentially like this first season is Klingon War and Wasteland. If the series gets enough views, I'll move on and do Romulan Mystery and rinse and repeat, and it looks like for the most part I shouldn't have to do that again until I get to the Borg Advance. The Borg Advance and Brain Invasion are probably both going to be combined into one season, but Romulan Mystery is going to be its own, and Cardassian Struggle is going to be its own. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to be doing Wasteland as an attachment to this series, or this sort of season. Because like I said, I'm trying to somewhat treat it like it's a television series. And I also decided to swap out my ship. I decided to go and take the Ambassador class support cruiser that they gave me for that mission that we did in this episode. We'll see if I like it. If I do, I'll continue using it until I get a new ship. If I don't, I'll switch back to the other one. But at the very least on that mission, it was actually quite maneuverable, so I think it will be fine. I also decided to change out my interior. No particular reason, I decided to, because I don't actually have any real way of getting uniforms that fit properly with the the original series design, without wearing like their dress uniforms or the medical uniforms, which none of those really make any sense. So yeah, that's gonna be the way this is. So as I said at the end of the actual episode, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye.